Okay guys, so the wall mount we're using is a model MF202B3. It's supposed to be a universal, was purchased from the Future Shop here. Was purchased from the Future Shop. And you open it. You've got a few pieces here. Okay, this is the part that goes to the wall. Your hardware. And this is the part here that goes to the TV. Okay, so let's get her all measured up. Not sure if you can see it, but what I've done is I've measured out where I want it. And I've measured out the top of the TV where it is right now. And I've measured out how wide the TV is. And I've measured out the halfway point. So basically the object is what I want to do is I want to raise the TV up about 12 inches and hang it on the wall. Okay, so basically what I've done is I've measured out the line for the top of the TV. I've measured out the line for the current halfway mark of the TV, and I've measured out the line for the new halfway point of the TV. And what I've done is I've cross measured between this line and this line on both sides, and both measurements add up. So basically now, next thing we'll do is decide on where the studs are. Okay guys, so once you've got where your stud is determined, now of course you just measure 16 over, and you should come across your other stud, you know, providing that your house is studded correctly and all. And then after you've found them and everything, you're going to want to mark at the top where they are. So once you put your little mount up there, you're not going to be able to see. And so your stud width is a 16-inch center, 16 on center. So we'll make our little back panel, we'll probably make it about 20. And then that's what we'll mount we'll mount that to the wall, and then we'll mount that to the wall, and then we'll mount the TV to it. So basically, once you got everything all set up, measure out. I've changed it now from 20 to 22 inches. Measure out at 22. Using your little square. And then give her a mark out. Okay, and now you're basically ready to cut. that's basically it. Now we'll go back inside the house. So now you got it off the wall, you drill out the hole, a couple sizes bigger. Now, of course, me being me, and I picked up what they call T-nuts. Kind of the same thing you find in furniture, where your legs screw into the bottom of the couch or a chair. And put these in the holes as I'm going to use bolts to basically hold them out to the wood, which is then screwed to the wall. As the bolts tighten, they suck the little pointy parts of the T-nut here into the wood, and it grips. Okay, so once you got your T-nuts in the back, you run the screws back into the wall. Okay, and then just to give her a final little test, you line up your holes. And basically there you go, 3 out of 4 for sure. Yep, 3 out of 4. And the 4th one is good as well. Right there. You put the mount onto the wall with the little 1/4-inch bolt and the plate washer. And being the T-nut is right there, the T-nut will catch the threads. Okay, and then you slide the other one on there, and basically you repeat that for the other 2. Once you got them in there, you give them a snug, and you move on to step 2. Okay guys, now we'll just give them a tighten down. One thing nice is when you're dealing with a surface as of like a wall at the back, pound the T-nuts into the hole first, and then the little points will bite into the wood, and that way you don't have to go back and retighten your screws or anything, because it's basically flush with the back of your board. And really you basically can't, within reason, over tighten these, because the thread of the bolt will take, a bit more than, you should tighten it, and the T-nut will take a bit before it pulls through, because, you got 3/4 of an inch of material here. So basically, once you get them all tightened, go over them again. Just make sure she's all good and tight. And there she goes. She's basically on there. Now we'll work on the other half, which is the part that connects to the TV. Okay, I don't know how well you can see that. These top holes line up, and then the bottom ones don't line up at all. They're about half a hole or so out. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of backyard engineering. Okay guys, basically what I've got to do here is I've got to basically drill out that hole. since I don't really have a die grinder or a Dremel or anything like that, maybe it's a bit of overkill, but I'm going to use my drill press. Kind of cut her out, drilled her out, another hole a little bit up further, and I've done that on both of them here. And we'll go back in the house and we'll see how she all lines up. Okay guys, so I guess this is a multi-fit kit, so you gotta spin off this center Allen key and put this off to the side. Bring that little center plate back. Put your big guy in there. This is the one that's going to fit your TV. Drop the center guy back in there. Okay, and then basically tighten her on back down. And the funny part is the Allen key they give you for this is too big. They don't even send you one for the right size. So, you know, I guess they're counting on you having your own tools. So yeah, just tighten this back down and she should be good to go. Okay, so being it's a multi-fit kit, you have all these extra screws and stuff, bolts and interesting little plugs and washers. So basically you want to find the correct size of bolt basically by threading it into here. If it bottoms out before it tightens in here, then it's obviously too long. So through a process of trial and elimination, I've narrowed down 4 bolts that are roughly the right size that I need. Okay, so I got 4 bolts and 4 washers. So you put the washers over the bolts, and then you take the bracket up to the TV and get them in there. Okay, so these are just in there semi-finger tightened. So spin them down. And you don't really want to over tighten them because they're just a little cheap threads in the TV, and if you strip that out, well, kind of defeats the purpose of the whole mount. So yeah, see how far the hole had to come up on the bottom one there? Pretty much half inch. Okay, there you go, guys. And she's pretty much mounted up there. And it's basically about an inch down from where, you know, I wanted it. But it's pretty much good enough. And I thank you guys for watching Maxwell's World, and as always, comment, subscribe, and enjoy.